So Ashantis, not there. Let's be very honest. In all honesty, Otiasio, Ontiasio, Opel, Umpo, Omodia, Confornochene or say to two, Omochichapa. I'm say Dufana or Mode, yeah, no, and I'm say, mind you for a nyasa Dufano and everything I'm buying. Because a bro, a general so. How they formed that something, a broad general. I remember in 1750, and then Sitafo be called Cote d'Ivoire. Woman and near from Bali for Baule, Cote d'Ivoire Bali, Hofia Bonnie ya Baule, Lauren Poku ya Baule. Now they in Suta Abana Poku yasa for, and now Mkoy. Omkochichire, Omkwana nipa hodi, Omkochichire. And now Cote d'Ivoire. Ubi so ma omse ayana nanom konfonoche no omo shiraye yana nanom konfonoche no omo shiraye da bawli fo na wo ayisesian yana na konfonoche if I talk quite still region so omo sa aka konfonoche de no I'm talking about Kofodiafo no Kofodiafo say konfonoche shiraye ono say to the first omo shiraye entina na ye pass asiaba ye betena se ye ba chimfo ha o mo direct ye ma ye ba ha o mo per regional capital o mo de breye no chebi anyini chebi ache chebi 1400 na chebi wo 1400 na chebi wo 1400 so 1400 na chebi wo ha no 2025 so I think it's chebi will be 625 years. Chebi will be 625 years. And so, Yapa baby, I have regional capital and Kuchibi. Ubi and Kuchibi and Kuchibi. A cocoa food. Ubi saw my job for us. I had a confanoche here. And Tiana no much or my to say Jew for. Baby, I be Kubia. And I'm a chibi. I'm a yenya. You know, so dropping Okakophobia, Sisiana, dropping Kophodia never honor. A Santa Fona more. A Santa Fo, Minkas of Mokora. 99.99% of me are Santa Fo. 99. Now, if you go to the Kou, Meponoswa, Ubenian Krun be so pepias, baby, as you can follow on Quetia, as you can follow. Omzeo, ya Santa Fo conformity, young commander no. Ya de hu nhira ne bi baby abeko bi edi achi enti na ma yenye sika no ukobrekuma atofi and buaban wo mo sisi abrosan nya sika pa obse de ase for ye free asokore mampon ya na nanom komfa no chi hira ho mo but that's the history, that is what they are saying. So nsuta kwawu obse ya sante for komfa no chi hira that is what they are saying. That is history. You cannot throw away that history. Now, you go to Oti region, Raura, Jasikai. Hey, now most of the years, Confanochi Shirayan, Kuntanase for. Omi Kuntanase. Omudia Fache be a friend of Quentu Tenten. You can't quentu Cassia. What I quentu Cassia, it reminds them of a Quentu no Mutu-free Raura, to free. Then they went to a Kwawu where Biansana or Motoaso. So Raura for so or more that is the way but you know, these are history, these are facts. You can disagree. I mean this will because a brukum for a bono, and you know, I'm so I just don't want to indulge in that kind of discussion or argument. The man writes brukum for a bono. Say, can you be my auntie? What say, actually be what Brukum for? Yeah, Bono. He thinks that he is comfortable with that statement. That is so. He thinks that he's comfortable with that statement. That is so. Please, when we come on a program like this, Mr. Oka, about for academic and intellectual exercise. So ntimi ntwero na ebia wo twera wo ka say brekum for your bono no for the not that I'm anti bono or I don't have I've been saying this. Not that I am, but you know we need to be very careful. Let's raise the level of education. Well, let's raise the level of education. It is like that time be cassette. There be a miscan. Yes, me I hate bono. The bono no. Am I not in the bono region? But I do intellectual and academic discussions. So I catch the moon so ya bono. Me o catch me say I mean well uni me o kana and answer into the one now ni mabakose. Anonym anabanda. I mean, and how do you define oyabono? I mean, how do you define oyabono? How do you determine it? Some patron more contribute to raise the level of discussion, but then spring in something. Tabi, men can be used, just spring down, men should be being fine simple. Oh, my should be, and the man can be you. No, blue by him by me can be, you should be, what should I make? What should I do? And then I'll should it. About say. Me catch out say mo. Me tis a mo name Kranzan for in recent times in our mo kontokwa. Na ya mesre. Mo name Kranzan for have joined together with Ashantis mama o makokonda. Mo enem Kranzan e kan Asante for no ho. E ma wo mo the 1818 the Edinkra war. Mo ni Nkranza konda. Nkranza fo ntama wo sesi ya na ye mo fo no wo. Very, very powerful. Nkranza emerged after the collapse of the Bromanson. That was around 1724 Bromanson collapse here. So if you make it around 1800, Nkranza is very, very powerful. Nkranza in terms of landmark no Mijidi say Nkranza any doma there may be the debate when an assassin so. Nkranza any doma there may be the debate when an assassin so. Because Nkranza assassin so. But in fact if Nkranza had stuck to some Nkranza jina 1925 kwasi broni ruling no dia nkanka Nkranza kwa kodubu pe on edra o start with edra okwa kogubu pe then that one I can say na Nkranza sase beso asene doma but Nkranza for some reasons ejayama porto gulumpe tahiru krom sama ene Nkranza no abaka kra bintia na nkanya sa 19 obi koku sono okoku sosono ena eko court kwasibroni ena kwasibroni de no de Nkranza ka se volta no na no ye Nkranza de ya enti na obenya obin krum wa no ho no enti enka o starte no yefri numba besi jeman kwanta eba besi nkintampo eba besi Nkranza waterfalls eba baba besi tahin krum gulempe ba no nyina ba be kabupe on gonja for ne bohye wo volta. So in terms of land bank Nkranza was asepa, in terms of land bank so gonja so was asepa. But Nkranza and Gonja joined Asante in 1818 at the Nkra War. On one side. Perhaps people don't know this history. But in about Kojai, now Nkranza go mo for no akum Nkranza heno go akunu enema no wabea se otutua enka no. Onwu nti okotwere bo na ma omo ayino Nkranza ntam no ebeyesa so me o ka say Nkranza no mo omo anya ntokwa me nsesi o ntama ebeye I can take just one day because historically no omo wo nuadobi wo they all joined for the 1818 war nti eba ne say e di asem na aba I say Nkranza enimo enya ntokwa ye pepe I mean look Atiase, edi asem na apa. But like somebody says, no be na politics be wurim. Politics na diga na nya papa papa. Ibinu mama politics diga na nya papa papa papa. Papa. So politics ni mu a na nkranza eni mo ni mu a it won't be mo kana sasi bi no mde ma fanyina ma. Fanyina ma de awom ya wangarafo. Wangarafo they concede odo na nkranza ni mo ntokwa wo mu tambia so in 1921 na Bruni ma wo mo hye mfimfini nkrata wo mo ye nkranza timbi mo su timbi. So whoever is listening to me is talking about you know men kasantia obi. I don't think Sametra Makaseti and Kranza. Dabi. Men Kasametra Makaseti and Mo. Dabi. I think that there need to be unity. That is what I'm talking about. So if you are in Kranza, you can't take me on. If you are Mo, I'm saying so. But it's in Kranza ni Mo. Enya ntokwa. Because the friend nama wangarafo. So it is a question of mutual respect to our history, and we just recollect most of these things. No, if we get the time, you nya daje transe say yesua Ghana ya bakosem no nkan sem no bebre no enya dia esesenka edan ntokwa nka enya dia edan ntokwa say yetie yenya daje tie ya bakosem pa nka babi bebre enya ntokwa babi bebre enya ntokwa ye transpa we so okay o de matunwa fachem makawa fachem nka enya ntokwa. But you know it is a history of us. Somebody says some say wangarafo no ye idea say omo foreigners. Yeah, but the Constitution of Ghana obia ya won obia for 1957 bia automatically is a Ghanaian. Automatically he's a Ghanaian. What you say? Automatically he's a Ghanaian. I think that, so even I'm saying so let's raise the bar. No? More questions be a ban or clarification. Metumasia to send you because now wangara for ya ho dia and then I made the constitution no answer no. So constitution nature say ubenya fulani ni ubenya sebia obia fulani ubenya from here ya won before independence no had dia automatically becomes a Ghanaian. Automatically he becomes a Ghanaian. So these are some of the things in this because na baumia ware fulani ni. I mean no Krachi papa should know that the mamen nananom nyina fulani for na bia na mame ana na papa kra ye won Ghana have before 57 constitutional man here. So it's just yes, it's pride of that fact that I'm Zamramani, I'm Fulani, but it's a Ghanaian. Is a Ghanaian, or a Zamramani, or a Fulani is a Ghanaian. That is what the constitution says. It's a bruchra man for home called bruchri. No mamma Ghana, no papa Ghana, ya won or ya honey. You see, so ye nyanda jeni ye bisa sam ne ye bisa no to boase ne ye bisa no boko na nya tim didia obo said the answer will come, but yeah, na say ya tim didie na ya you hardly get the answer. Nya answer no, what you say nya answer no enti mesramo say ye mra kwa ye koye nimu a ye ko ba ye hwe nyina. Then we need to be very careful and mindful of near Yebekan, near Yebe, attended Kasentry, yeah, tradition, Yabada to be after the so. ase na na omo ye program bi ama na ye fe in Volta region and or the but or the ayibi to dwa me gidi say a very laudable okase ahemfo omo Ghana, Togo, Benin our more one ancestry no omo nyina nka wo mo homom. That suggestion by Tobe after them it's a very good thing, very laudable, because okase wo fa a cancer. Oh, I can't cry too broad. I can't be too broad. Okase wo fa a hunter for nyina Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire obenya. Okase wo yi a win for Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire yenkan homom obenya. Okase yenye sahwifo Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire yenkan homom obenya. Okase wonya doma Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire yenkan mom ebenya. Okase wonya nafana Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire ubenya. So what you say? So ubenya, so you can get or money na ma makabo. Men kan kire say move for any cransan for every baby buy. Please go back and check the history. Listen to what I've been saying. If you listen, please listen well. Me better ha men kan say move for any cransan for free baby na buy. Men kan sa makaba bia move for free. Makaba bia me say wo they fought on one side. More for the near from Daga. More for near from Daga. Onim ni ntia dinin Daga no change ba mo. Nipa na onim ni ntia dinin Daga no change ba mo. Do you know mo my ade mo maboa yempa. Mo my ade mo maboa yempa. My man nyina kuta Italian passport. Be so me kuta Italian passport. But as he ceased to be a Ghanaian, and as he ceased to be Italian, as he ceased to be Italian. When we are doing nice discussions, intellectual discussions, please let's do it. Obian for so be say, o metie bi, obian for so be mra mehwe bi. Obian kasentia obi. Obian kasentia obi. Na men kasa so ntia obi da. Men kasentia obi da. Men kasentia obi. Enti ye intellectual exercise na baba nipa bebre ani age. Eba ma nipa bebre atie ne ekoso. Na ye hu ne ekoye ni forward na. Wa ye wadwene no, wa ye wadwene na wa prim wadwene no. Stick it to yourself. And just don't try to say, you don't do that. You don't do that. So now I was talking about to be offended, you know. America say it's a very good thing. And other places we can do. For instance, so called Mamprusi for Ubenya Mamprusi for be in Burkina Faso. Uko Busanga, Ubenya Busanga for Nibi. Bisa busanga fo no ubenya bi wo Ghana ubenya bi wo Burkina Faso ubenya anwono fo no bi wo Ghana ubenya bi wo Burkina Faso so baby bebra ubenya bi no Ghana ubenya bi no Burkina Faso. So like the Togba Fede aka no say ye ka se ye ka ye ho abom na anwono ahemfo aye wo Volta region and Togo and Benin. That is possible. But I don't know, and yet, but it's a good suggestion. It is a very good and laudable suggestion. Once I have a tradition, no answer, so let's. I never be review a Abiana Ibrim so wanted that in Boko or my injunction. Or my injunction. Na injunction na my nanka Mamprusi for bedi afashe me ya no simple sa Mamprusi for bedi afashe ya fra no damba ena omodin junction akoto so me kano saa mo bete ma se obi abete ase mamprusi fo be di afahye omodin junction akoto so obi sam se lawyer wadwene na se so well ya se obi be di afahye ye de junction ato so but for security reasons say the junction ato so say ye de to so for security reasons I said the injunction to so. I said to so. Security is important. Security is important. And as I saw, be I didn't fashion. But say security, say ni pay prior the injunction to so. The to so. But I will invest say, or Muncha say, Sansem Nina no. And because ekoye no no okoboko a omo major afahye mi no omo samampin no eye kusasefo na edi ana damba eye mamprusi in fact damba ubenya damba wo mamprusi ubenya damba wo dagbon ubenya damba ewo nanumba ubenya damba wo mono nyina so ye wo mafahye damba ene bugum va wo kuma se wo nkan kra da gomba fo no wo ho no mu a mamprusi fo ho no ma ombe damba whatever e wo abrochire kra wo bi so se nkan fo no ye gan ho mo o ye ho mo wo abrochire asante fo ya asante akwasi de wo abrochire I will be very glad maybe one day obete se obete se wo mo eba bedi damba anabugum ewo I'll be very glad if you do that until ya obohu say kama. So please, I think that boko they know are very delicate and dicey, but so now must answer afanunu nyina. So Monsha na year and 2 years. What an you've lived together for so many years. You lived together for so many years. Yeah, okay, but that's it. Somebody has drawn my attention, say UK and US crowd or damba. Very good. Very good. It's a very good nice thing. Thank you for your correction. So UK and US or damba. Oh, it's good. And then that's a power. Well, once again, the mamprusi kusasi is not going to for breakfast, so you appeal to all the fashions. And so, the ones are nipa matana channel dear. Ya moye nipa dear. Mentemi wanse beti mi aba. But the bar na modi mweni to dear maybe. Then you soften your stand. We brought from kakra, we are from kakra. Then you settle it. And once I may appeal to the kusasi and the mamprusi. Once I may appeal to Abai, among everything I sampid, awo bokono. Last time we make sure to say, almost be the damba, or na year to year. There should be peace. There should be peace. So you go to the other side also when you have the Brefu and the Gunjas. I don't think the Nipana mekan sema about Gonja no wante. Me say Gonja no omo road map a omudi akunya. Nti se ebia wasipe dia oni ho a ebia tutulewe ruwa oni ho a. I mean they had that road map and that road map was made in 1930. And it has been good. The Gonjas have respected the road map. They have respected it. Until now, the Gonja almost in a woman ta emre. In fact, an incident happened that na Durubakoso. Edrun so nipa or the Nepano Nipanon Tiapo. Na Nipano and Tiapono. Na Omuchinjiko another gate. So thereafter, I'm happy so busy or more yet the Yam Festival, and he's inviting me, yo, Meba, You remember, who invited me, the guy, I will come. So that is the abakosem kakra ene amanyosem kakra ene bibi kakra ense ene yede ebeye obi so hia konkoma history. Yeah, I will do that. Menwe ye yegusu a but ade a etimam ye ni se ebia wo ya na ebinum ye ayi akonkoma history. I'll do that. But menya ball ho I know me ka say Winnie Bafo no omoko China akoshe Brazil University omo ya de pa. They did well. It's good. I say about my basso. Talents no Ghana. But just that we don't blend the talents in here. And can you say there? Bismarck Adama Madawase. Bismarck Adama Madawase pa. Talents no ewo Ghana. Enti yehwe ni ya. But enra sadia team B or say I work alone. Na tell me saying ota do last meter. O team she go no. Na team B Stamford Bridge for B no me mobedini. Team B for Stamford Bridge. Also last meet I been to a referee no. Na the Brazilian import to be football. It was a nice football. Then later in the evening, we had Real Madrid versus Villarreal. It was also a very nice football. Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Nice football. And team back home and Niji home park as Tottenham. Tottenham so team share leads, and so it was a very nice football. DSTV versus the Minister for Communication. Well, I think that if I can advise the minister, Kametu for Senyaman Bibrewa or no on pay. Obviously the team in Tottenham. Yes. I admire them. I admire Tottenham. Some me team no. Team no tonsu Nranaja. O team share 2-0 bi. Intimi mu team ni deni. O she 2-0 Nra. But Tottenham I admire them, especially Bentaku Kudus, Bentaku Kudus. Then there is another. Is it Tia? Yes. No, they are very good. Then Romero, then Pedro, Van de Vel. They are good. Tottenham is a club. They are good. And Kudus is performing miracles. Kudus is performing miracles. He's doing well. Doing that. That was it. A chair will be young people share so. Now, you said, ye be Shia.